You have found the perfect home for you and your family. Now you are ready to buy. Stay tuned. We will show you how to get your offer accepted.
Hi, we are My Sweet Casa team in Arizona, coming to you live from the Northwest Valley. I'm Myrna.
I'm Aldo. She's silly, more silly, and just kidding, we are not live. This was pre-recorded.
I'm Gabby, and what is not silly is that you like us, subscribe, and
Ring that bell.
In our last video, we focused on finding your perfect home. Today, we're going to focus on step 5, making an offer on that home you found. To view our entire video series, go ahead and click on the links below. Now, let's go ahead and get started.
At this point, you have found the perfect home for you and your family. You're excited and you tell your realtor you want to make an offer.
All right, so let's make that offer. First, your realtor will go ahead and write and submit the offer to the listing agent. The seller will then respond to that offer by either accepting your offer, declining it, or countering the offer. So let's go ahead and dive a little deeper into this.
That's right, Myrna. This is where a well-experienced realtor is crucial in getting that offer accepted. It entails knowing the current temperature of the housing market, negotiating that offer, and knowing what strategies to use to secure the perfect home. This cannot be taken lightly.
The offer should be attractive so that the seller bites. Now, this may seem like a simple process with not much thought put into it, but the reality is, as Aldo mentioned earlier, there's a lot of strategies when you're writing that offer that you should have an understanding of.
An understanding of many of the terms and conditions that are part of the offer. Some of the major ones being purchase price, earnest deposit, down payment, insurance, closing date, and such. Many of these being negotiable.
Yeah, that's right, Gabby. Your realtor may negotiate the amount of the earnest deposit to open escrow, the closing cost that your buyer wants the seller to contribute, or a date that is most convenient. Just know that in real estate, everything is negotiable.
But how about the big one, the purchase price? How does a realtor negotiate and make the price attractive to the seller?
Well, Myrna, the entire offer is based on the current market conditions, whether it's a buyer's or a seller's market.
Well, what's a buyer's market? That's when there are many homes available on the market, but there are few buyers. In this condition, buyers have leverage over the sellers because homes linger on the market longer.
Well, in that market, sellers compete with other sellers to attract buyers, which may result in decreasing sales prices, giving buyers negotiating advantages.
In a seller's market, there are more buyers than homes available for sale on the market. These conditions give the seller the leverage over the buyer because homes sell quickly on the market, which means that the buyers have to compete with each other to try to secure a home.
That's right, Myrna. In this shortage of housing, these conditions may lead to bidding wars, and these bidding wars may increase the sales price of the houses, typically higher than the seller's asking price.
Now, there are times in the seller and buyer markets where it's aggressively tipped to one side, and it's important to understand that negotiating power that each of them have in those markets.
For example, in a seller's market where the housing shortage is severe, the buyer really has the disadvantage, unfortunately. Having to make offers above the asking price, coming in with more out-of-pocket expenses, and many times accepting properties as is with no repairs.
Ouch. Whereas in a not so aggressive seller's market, buyers have an opportunity to negotiate certain contract terms like repair requests.
Wow, that's a lot of information. That is why it's very important that your realtor understands the market and has the experience to write offers in either market.
All right, you've signed and your realtor has submitted your offer to the listing agent. At this point, the seller is either going to accept it, decline it, or come back with a counter offer.
Yeah, that's right. So let's say your offer is accepted. Yay! We can open escrow. However, let's say your offer is declined. Did you know that your realtor can actually negotiate a backup offer?
Now, let's say a seller comes back with a counter offer. What then?
Well, the door is open. It's a wonderful opportunity for your buyer to accept that offer and move on with the purchase.
Or you can either counter the counter that the seller sent and then wait for that seller to either accept your counter, decline your counter, or counter your counter.
Okay, so a counter offer to the counter offer that can still be countered again.
Yes.
That's a lot of back and forth.
It is, and that is a great indication that the seller is willing and desires that your buyer stay with their home.
Yeah, so ultimately your counter or your offer will be accepted or declined. But let's say that your offer is declined. We say to you, do not get discouraged. Move ahead. You will find that perfect home.
I'm gonna say it's accepted. Yes! Let's start packing.
Hey, let's schedule a housewarming party deposit.
Whoa, hold on to your horses. We still need to open escrow.
Escrow?
That's right, that is step 6 of the home buying process.
Yes, also, but unfortunately, you're gonna have to wait and watch that next video series because we're out of time.
Click on the link below to view the entire video series called the 8 steps of the home buying process.
Thank you for watching us here at My Sweet Casa. Don't forget to like us,
Subscribe,
Wow. And ring that bell.